Hey guys, welcome back to my channel Business with Zander, where we discuss everything business and entrepreneurship. Starting a clothing business is undoubtedly going to be a challenging and exciting journey. However, with good market research, you can establish a brand as big as Skims, with or without influence. As long as you have or figure out creative ideas to incorporate into your clothing business, you will always succeed.
One, finding manufacturer. So I just compiled like a huge list of ethical manufacturers in like a bunch of different countries, and then I just emailed all of them. So I emailed probably like 50 manufacturers, and I asked them their MOQ, which is their minimum order quantity, their lead times, which is how long it takes for them to make the samples and bulk production, whether or not they can source their own fabrics, and what they require to get a crit for sample and production. It did take me quite a while and a lot of like back and forth, but it is worth it because I'm really happy with the manufacturer that I have now, and they really align with my brand values.
If you're looking for a supplier that can turn this into this, or this into this, then keep watching. So you're gonna head over to Alibaba.com and search for the product that you wanna make. Make sure to hit trade assurance and verified. Now, this is where some people get confused. You can get ready to ship products or customized products. So I'm gonna hit customize. And then you're gonna see a bunch of suppliers that can make custom products from any material and any fabric and any color that you want. And for all you Alibaba haters, it's just a platform that connects suppliers to buyers. That's all it is. Next thing you're gonna look for is how many years they've been in business and how many stars they have. 4 years is good and 4+ stars is good. There's also many other countries that you can choose from. It's not just China, like Turkey, the US, Peru, or even India. Now, this is gonna be the hard part, and I'm gonna have to make a part 2 to this. You have to make some type of technical drawing or some type of mock-up to send your supplier. Without this, you might get really bad quality products. After you get all of this stuff, you're gonna contact the supplier and send them all the details.
So here's how to find a supplier on Alibaba. First, you're going to search what you're looking for. So I just typed in lounge sets. You're going to want to look for a supplier that's verified and that has a few years of experience. And once you find what you like, you're going to press on contact supplier. So when you're typing your message, make sure to add all the details just so there's not a lot of back and forth. So once you find a supplier you like, then you can order some samples and they will send them to you. So once you receive your sample and if you like it, you can contact your supplier to do a bulk order. Although you can have clothes manufactured in a factory on a mass scale, you'll need to be able to sew and draw initially so you can produce concepts for the factories to adhere to. It also gives you an opportunity to test your designs by creating a small run before you invest in a large-scale production. Let's just say you found a manufacturer and you give them your designs and order about, let's say, 10 samples of some coats or jackets which you have printed your design onto, and no one buys any of these samples. That means that you've lost significantly less than if you finance an order of about 10,000 without verifying that people will buy or that retailers will be interested in that product. There are so many clothing brands out there to compete with, and developing creative designs is personal. It's about your own style and ability. Sometimes it's not even about your product, but how you market it. Marketing is a very important aspect, and it can make or break your business. Fashion is a saturated and ever-changing market. You need a clear point of difference for your brand to cut through the clutter and sell your product.
Hey fam, a lot of you guys have been asking me about how to get started with your own clothing brand, so I'm going to share 3 tips which I use to get started for free, and hopefully they work for you. Step number 1 is to sign up for a 14-day free trial on Shopify. You get a very professional looking website done with low effort, very easy to use. Check it out. Step number 2 is to find a print-on-demand service. I use one called ogo.com.au. Basically, you upload your designs into their system. When an order goes through your website, they print it, they pack it, and they ship it directly to the customer. You just cover the cost of that process and you set your profit margin. It's also a great way to test different designs and see which ones resonate with people. And the final step is to start growing an organic following. Get on Instagram, Facebook, TikTok. These are free tools. Start building an authentic audience, tell your story, get interest in your brand, and that will set you up for future success. These are the 3 things I use to start my brand and grow. Hopefully they work with you. If you have any more questions, I'm happy to share more of my process. But best of luck. I hope you do well. Cheers.
Where to buy wholesale blanks, Jiffy shirts, Alpha Broder, Wardens, clothing ship online, all-day shirts, blank style, shirt space, apparel bags.
If you want to know how I create mock-ups like these, keep watching. I start off by creating the design in Adobe Illustrator. Then I head over to a website called mockupworld.co, and they have tons of mock-ups here. And I got this one here. It's a hoodie front and back. Now all you have to do is open it in Adobe Photoshop and drag your design on the mock-up, and that's pretty much it. And you can also do a mock-up of the back of the sweatshirt if you. By the way, this is completely free, and they have tons of mock-ups for everything that you could possibly need. Magazines, business cards, and also folders.
Alright, so how would I create a viral video for a clothing brand? So when I saw this comment, I immediately thought of a strategy that I've used a ton in the past. And that's where you make a video of a product that's already gone sort of viral and then incorporate your product somehow into the video too. For example, for my sunglasses brand, we made a video with this perfect snowball maker. As you can see, he makes a perfect snowball, then pounds it into the tree and transforms it into a pair of ice clear sunglasses. This video ended up getting 5.2 million views. The snowball maker is what gets the viewers' attention, and once we had their attention, we could introduce them to our brand. So for clothing, here's one idea that I just thought of. You know those handheld clothes steamers that look like this that have been going pretty viral? Well, I'd make some satisfying videos like this with your shirts where you take them from wrinkled to smooth with just a few swipes. They're pretty cool. As you all know, satisfying content is still poppin', so I think this could do pretty well. Start to think beyond your products and instead incorporate them into entertaining content. That's how you go viral as a brand.
Things that I've learned from owning a clothing business. Don't get me wrong, I love having big orders, but sometimes when they come through, I get a little bit nervous. So I didn't really know people did this, and there's nothing against it, but I do get a little bit worried because a majority of my big orders, people return a lot of them. So for example, I get orders where people will buy 3 or 4 items and actually return majority all but one, which is completely fine. I just didn't realize that that would happen, but now I know. Secondly, I didn't realize how much clothes get crumpled in the post, so I have to fold them in a certain way to stop them from getting creased. Thirdly, lint and fluff are my new enemy. I wish they would just leave this planet. I hate them. Lastly, I can't find a supplier that does plus size clothing which is colourful. They're either all white, black or grey. Can we please have some colour?
That's it for this video. Thanks for watching, guys. Don't forget to subscribe, comment and like, and I'll see you guys next time.